Hello, welcome to this update for for Europe. So let's just see what's happening. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of December. So we will try not to make this video too long. So let's see. So right now we have that an extra tropical cyclone, the North Atlantic, with that front in the UK and those areas. So there's a lot of wind. There will be a lot of wind there today, especially in Ireland. And uh, then this the GFS shows the system continuing there and bringing more freezing rain and snow to parts of Norway. This already tonight already shows some snow starting there, but especially tomorrow it's like 6 Wednesday, so especially tomorrow throughout Wednesday it shows more snow there, some spots of freezing rain. Then this goes, the GFS keeps more snow going to Russia, some freezing rain behind it, and more snow into Norway, Finland, and Sweden as well. This right, the 19th Thursday. And also, let's see in southwestern Europe, and we have another system near Spain and France and Portugal. So by the 18th tomorrow, Wednesday shows this system bring more rain to the southern UK, northwestern France, and northwestern Portugal and Spain. Then this goes and starts showing more snow in the Alps on like the 19th, the Alps and also the Pyrenees. So the GFS more snow northern Spain, the Pyrenees, and south central France as well as a part of Belgium. So this by Friday the 20th will start bringing more snow in the Alps, the Pyrenees, and you dive down towards Italy. The GFS brings the low pressure down to it, and that's quite a strong low pressure, 999, a bigger extra tropical feature. Then it dives down, produce more snow, central Italy, especially the Balkans. And this goes away towards Greece and Turkey on the 22nd, more snow potential southeastern Europe. And this the 23rd, the GFS another front diving down the 23rd, more snow in the Alps and a bigger extratropical system near Greece, Bulgaria, and areas actually with quite of a winter storm behind it and some rain as well. But I have a feeling the GFS is kind of exaggerating some of these things. So where's the European? So the European doesn't show the snow, but shows the rain. Uh, there's the season near the UK now, with more rain and especially wind goes into Norway. Tomorrow the snow, and this band of precipitation will most likely be snow into Russia, Finland, and maybe some rain in Estonia in some areas. But it brings another system right after it, more rain to the southern UK tomorrow. So be careful, more rain there, and into northern Spain and France and those areas this goes. It crosses like the Pyrenees, might bring some snow into Spain and later in the Alps. It also goes there, forms the low pressure in the Mediterranean, and dives down from Italy, more stuff in the Balkans, into Greece on the 21st as well. And the Europeans also form a pretty interesting system near the Balkans and Greece in some areas on the 23rd, and bring the low pressure all the way down to Libya later. So these models have some interesting things going on. But let's see the immediate stuff that's happening now. We already have some wind in Ireland on this system, the wind gusts. So where is kilometers here? So it shows some more wind there now. But as this keeps going, today shows the winds picking up in parts of the western UK and Eastern Ireland, so be aware there's some coast there. Also Western Ireland on the coast might have some higher gusts, so be careful those gusts because of trees, power, and the waves and everything, so be careful. Shows more the central UK, those high gusts today. Be careful the mountains too, and shows there in Scotland and those areas. So this shows more wind, and it does show later some specific times tonight and especially to Wednesday, some higher winds along the western UK, all of southern Ireland and central UK there shows other to 90 km per gust, some 83. So be careful. This goes like northwestern UK there, some higher gusts too. And yeah, be careful. Into Wednesday, this goes away. Still a gusty wind or two there. The next system will be approaching northwestern France and those areas. So it shows throughout Wednesday the system passes there. A little bit gusty into the Netherlands and Belgium and near the southernmost UK. And this goes there shows still some gusty winds in the islands of Scotland there. And Thursday into Friday shows another front on Friday on the UK, the European, a little bit gustier conditions. This goes the 20th into the 21st. The Europeans like this big system, like Central UK and Ireland, some higher gusts, especially to Scotland shows some much higher gusts there, and some islands there. But this comes and shows some winds northernmost Scotland, other to 115 January August on Saturday, the 21st. Most of Western Ireland and most of Ireland some high gusts to southwestern UK, but mostly northern UK. Those very high gusts to Saturday, this goes. Still some high gusts on Sunday morning through Ireland and those areas there. So be careful. Still in the UK, some higher gusts. Sunday, uh, shows more there. All the 100 km per hour on western coast of the UK later into Sunday, the 22nd, and in most of Ireland, especially the outskirts near the oceans, some higher gusts. And this goes that the 23rd calms down, but shows some stuff later around the 24th, 25th in the north there. So be aware now, down to Spain and France. Already shows today, Tuesday, some higher gusts in Galicia because of the front very close there. Maybe northwestern France, a finger or two. So this goes, shows later into Wednesday, tomorrow, a little bit higher gusts there. And this goes later into Wednesday, especially the new system tomorrow that shows the higher gusts in the UK. So shows in Spain there, northern Portugal, some 66 km per gust, some 73, 73, 72. So be aware, northern Spain, northwestern France, showing those higher gusts, the Channel Islands and those areas. So yeah, be aware. This goes Wednesday into Thursday, crosses some higher gusts into central Spain as well, showing there for some areas. And then this goes Thursday. The Europeans doing some weird stuff near like France, shows some higher gusts throughout southern France and most of like central to eastern Spain, especially the mountains on the 19th and the northern Pyrenees, alright? But later on the 19th on Thursday, it's yet again bringing some very high gusts in the Pyrenees and especially in Andorra, in Spain shows some high gusts. In southern France, bringing some really real nasty gusts, although it's like close to 100 km per gust. And near eastern Spain, those mountains of southern Catalonia and northern Valencia community shows all the 102 km per gust. Those areas of eastern Spain, a little bit further south in the Mediterranean, kind of bumpy as well, shows more near the islands there, some higher gusts. So be aware that this goes on the 19th. Friday is when that low pressure dives down into the Mediterranean. So bringing some real nasty gusts in the middle of the Mediterranean there. There's still in southern France, those high gusts on Friday. So it shows northeastern Italy, a spot or two, and like Switzerland, some higher gusts. Northern Italy and the Alps in Austria, some higher gusts as well. So Friday, this goes. Be aware Northern Africa as well, because this forecast is kind of new. We made a video for Northern Africa before yesterday, and this wasn't showing. So be aware, this is new and shows more in Sardinia and some areas there, but this might change still, as you just saw. So be aware, shows near Malta on the 21st, a little bit higher gusts and some islands there. Already approaching Greece, late on the 21st, a little bit bumpier there, and still near other parts of the Mediterranean. So this goes into the 22nd, more Greece and Turkey, and on the 22nd shows yet again near Sardinia and Corsica, close to 100 km per gust, in eastern Spain and the Pyrenees, showing some real crazy gusts. On the on Sunday night, the 22nd, in the Western Alps there. So this goes on Monday. It brings that crazy low pressure down to like the Adriatic Sea, and some high winds in Malta, some high winds in some parts of Sardinia and the Pyrenees and southern France, and near like Croatia, near the low pressure in Bosnia, shows some high gusts in the western coast of Italy and most of southern Italy on the Adriatic Sea. So this goes still some nasty gusts, good portion of the Mediterranean on the 24th, and even western Turkey, some areas, most of the Alps and the Pyrenees, some high gusts showing up, and like for northern Africa as well. The 24th, this goes. The low pressure might be right there, show some crazy gusts there still. Tunisia, near most of central Italy, shows some high gusts. So beware, this is Christmas already. This goes and shows the low pressure, the diving down to Libya, some stuff in Greece later. The rest is too far out. But just to give you kind of a heads up. So now the GFS is also the system there in the UK, the high gusts now, Tuesday to Wednesday. This goes, be careful the gusts there. Shows Wednesday that goes into Norway, and I didn't talk about much about Norway, so be careful. So high gusts central Norway shows more gusts in the seas near Sweden and Finland, northern Poland and Germany. So this is Wednesday tomorrow. Some high gusts in Denmark, southern Sweden and northern Germany. It will be breezier in the Netherlands as well. So beware, the system will be approaching northwestern France, the other system, and shows some high gusts in Spain too, like the European. Still some high gusts by Lithuania and Finland and Poland on the late on the 18th. This goes breezier into Germany and Poland later, the 19th. The gusts starting on the Mediterranean. Southern France shows some real nasty gusts as well. The GFS, Sardinia, and eastern Spain. This goes there, dives down to the southern Mediterranean on the 21st, goes into Greece, and the GFS is also 21st, 22nd, the bigger season to Ireland, the UK, and also in Iceland. We might take a look in a second. Into Sunday there, this goes, and it has on the 23rd those other systems, the Mediterranean, and all the way down to northern Africa. And near Christmas, the 24th is in Hargas in Hungary, and parts of Croatia, and even central Turkey. So be aware this might change still, because this information already changed a lot since our last video about Sunday. So be aware this might change, but most models are in agreement now. So the icon shows also the high gusts in the UK there today. It shows some real nasty gusts, even more than the other models. Be careful, Wednesday the 18th, more high gusts in northern Spain and Portugal, 70 to even 80. The icons are close to 100 in northern Spain and Portugal, but it might be less than that. It shows in the Pyrenees as well, a little bit higher, and the icon has influenced the system to Norway there. This is some very high gusts into southwestern Norway, so be aware in Norway, along the west coast as well. So the snow, this wind plus the wind might make some nasty conditions there, so be careful. Northwestern Sweden, central Norway shows as well, and the Faroe Islands. So this goes Wednesday the 18th to Thursday. Thursday breezier near like France, even Germany, some areas of the UK, still most of central eastern Spain. The Pyrenees shows breezier there on Thursday. This goes and starts bringing those nasty gusts in the Mediterranean around Friday the 20th. So be careful, the Mediterranean. This goes not down to northern Africa, shows in Sardinia, in Italy, some nasty gusts in northern Tunisia, in Malta, late on the 20th, some nastier gusts. So yeah, be careful in those areas, and more later, showing later between the 21st to 22nd, those nasty gusts in the UK with the other system there. So be careful, and still showing like France, the Western Alps, Northern France, some high gusts late on the 22nd, and more into central Norway still. So be careful in those areas. And now let's see another model here. There's the Canadian too. So it shows maybe there's snow here. So yeah, it shows the system there now. The UK, the rain and the wind shows more rain and snow into Norway tomorrow Wednesday. Maybe as free, freezing rain a spot or two. This goes later into Sweden and Finland, more snow even to Belarus and Russia on the 19th. And it brings the other system into southern UK the 19th with some heavy rain and to northern Spain and France and Portugal, and later some snow around the 20th in the Pyrenees and the Alps. And this dives down into the Mediterranean. Some snow central Italy shows the 20th, the Balkans, and more stuff to Greece and Turkey later. And even on the 23rd, showing the bigger system like the snow southeastern Europe, some heavy rain there, and more snow in the Alps and the Pyrenees. The 23rd, kind of a big mess, and shows more stuff in northern Europe later too. So be aware those areas. And the next 5 days, starting today the 17th, shows more snow in the Alps. Those more high resolution models show more central Croatia too, those mountains northwestern Italy. So be aware. And now here the Pyrenees shows some snow too in the next 5 days. So today is the 17th, likely until the 21st or something. There might be that snow on the 20th, shows more some snow there. Shows more the French side and more like Central Pyrenees, but does show some snow even to another part of Spain. So be aware. And now the general like snow accumulation, the European. So today's Tuesday, just until early on Thursday, shows that snow in Norway and Sweden, the system there. So be careful, especially southwestern Norway, those mountains with snow and gusty winds. So be aware, Norway, Sweden there. Most of central northern Sweden, not much in the south, barely nothing. It shows right the next 1 day and 21 hours. Northwestern UK, a spot or two in Ireland, and even western UK there. And shows the European even shows a finger to northern Spain the next 2 days, and more like in Switzerland, and some nasty stuff in Turkey and Georgia there with those fronts. So be careful, the heavier snow and the rain into Azerbaijan and Russia as well. So this until Thursday, until early on Saturday, alright, it shows more in the Pyrenees, some 8 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 15, and there might be even more, like we witnessed a few weeks ago. It shows more, so 24, 26 centimeters, so be aware there. Even to central Spain, a spot or two, northern Spain, it shows those mountains there the next 3 days and 20 hours. Shows a little bit more in the northern UK, especially in Scotland, but nothing crazy. Northernmost Ireland, and does show some flakes of snow in Belgium, a spot or two in northern Luxembourg, but nothing really that crazy there. And more to central Germany, the outskirts of Czechia and eastern Germany, and a finger to northern Slovakia, but more in the Alps there. So shows until the 21st, more some 30 centimeters, more for central Switzerland, northern Italy, some spots, in the western Alps, more now still some 21 centimeters, and into southern Germany. Be aware, and like those mountains, central Italy, the European has also that snow there, some 39 centimeters, some 43, northwestern Italy, even central Corsica, some snow in Sardinia. It has more snow in the Balkans, especially Bosnia, central Bosnia, northern central Croatia, and more in Kosovo, south central Serbia, and more most of Montenegro shows snow the next 4 days. Macedonia, some parts of northern eastern Albania, northern Greece, a finger or two, and Bulgaria there. So be aware. It shows even in Sicily a finger or two in the higher peaks, and yeah, in Norway. So before like 2 days now, 4 days already increases in Norway, some 82, some 85 centimeters, even more there. Most of central northern Sweden, be aware, but especially southwestern Norway that heavier snow shows more there, like central Sweden to northern Sweden, most of Finland, like northern Finland, northernmost Norway to Russia, northwestern Russia, some 20 centimeters, 19, so like 21 to 24 centimeters in Finland. So yeah, be careful. And now until Christmas, the 25th, already the models will increase dramatically in parts of the Balkans, all the way to 100 centimeters in the Alps, shows more than 100 centimeters until Christmas, even to central Italy, northern Tunisia and Algeria, shows more in the Pyrenees, nothing crazy like in the Alps, but does shows some more until Christmas, and more for parts of Germany, even northern UK a tiny bit more, but especially Norway increases a lot as well until Christmas, and even to Romania, Poland, and some areas there. So like the GFS until Christmas has also some nasty things in Bosnia and Serbia. Of snow, especially the Alps as well, most of Germany, some stuff in the Pyrenees, and even central to western Turkey has some snow until Christmas, and all the way down to central southern Greece, most of Italy there. But just the GFS until Tuesday, until Sunday, the next 5 days shows less there, and shows more like in the Alps in those areas too. The UK even shows 1.1 in London, but I I don't see the other models showing that, but you never know. Shows more than North Central UK and Ireland too. Some snow. And just until next Sunday, shows close to like 100 in parts of Norway, so be careful there. That, and plus, I always see some warnings in the winter for like slippery roads and icing, so be careful with that too. And you can see those warnings in the link in the description. They are in different languages in each country. You can check there too, so be aware. And now some temperatures first here, the general outlook. So the European, like, the has still some like some below average there, northern Africa's parts of southeastern Europe, but does have those slightly above average December 16th still there, but it has that bigger like cold air come down the 20th to western Europe. So this goes, lingers around there, and it has some more cold air the 23rd, and like very cold around the Mediterranean, northern Africa, and those areas there. So this goes there, shows some above average later, and more Arctic stuff January 1st on the east. But that's like very far. It changes a lot. The GFS is some above average there now. This goes that big dip of cold air through Western Europe on the 19th, and all the way to like the 22nd or something, and more dips of cold air on the 23rd with that snow and the colder weather, Central Europe, the Mediterranean, into Northern Africa, and more stuff later. So yeah, be aware. And now just the temperatures by themselves, still very cold, like Finland in some areas to minus 21, some minus 23, northern Sweden minus 22, some areas there. So be careful, those colder temperatures in central Turkey as well, showing some colder temperatures. But like in Austria and the Alps shows some active temperatures, right? They still today, Tuesday. So this goes tonight, shows there those colder temperatures in Austria, Switzerland, and France. It's also in Spain, it's like 0 degrees in Vic, some areas of the Pyrenees, -1, and shows there like the Western Alps too, central Italy, some colder temperatures, and like into France as well. And especially near northwestern Russia, those very cold temperatures, and Lithuania, Slovakia, Estonia, in those areas. But some parts of northern Finland and Sweden might get all the way to minus 26. The wind chills, if there's like some wind there as well, might cause the wind chills to go down to minus 30 and something. So be aware of that. Stay warm. And shows there, and northernmost Norway, those very cold temperatures, and in Iceland as well. So most of Iceland very frigid. It shows there like Tuesday into Wednesday afternoon a little bit warmer, especially a weird spot or two in Spain, all the way up to like 23 degrees to 24 degrees. And shows more there like still some cold temperatures in the mountains of Romania, Ukraine, Slovakia during the day, spot or two of Bulgaria, and generally very chilly there. southeastern Europe, the Alps, and a little bit above average in some parts of Western Europe. Is still on the 18th. So this goes on the 19th. We start having that cold air come down. You can see right the northern UK, some colder temperatures there, 0, some areas might go to -1, and then still pretty chill in the Alps and those high elevations. So later Thursday this dives down, shows Friday morning the temperature there like the middle of the night, very cold in the Alps, some -13, some -4, some -6 in Austria, central Austria, and let's see, into France as well, central France, some active temperatures there, 0 degrees to -3, some 2 degrees in Paris. The Pyrenees very cold again, something like some -6 to -9 and -4. Many spots of Spain and Portugal, those kind of negative temperatures at night shows some -3 in some areas there. Might be more in high elevations, but just those like central areas might get those colder temperatures. Mas frio in España, dia 20. Good. So be aware, shows more there northwestern Spain, northern Portugal, northeastern Portugal, some colder temperatures, and some mountains northern Spain, and still like some others like Germany, some spots of 0 degrees, Belgium, Czechia, colder too, especially in the outskirts of Czechia, and still like Norway, Sweden, very cold there. A little bit less extreme in the north, but still very cold. It shows Friday the 20th during the afternoon warms up a little bit, but still very cold in Germany in the Alps. Even during the day, some spots to -17 or something. So be aware. And then the next night shows still in the Alps -18, -13, most of central southern Germany, spreading right to Eastern Europe and Ukraine, some colder temperatures, Slovakia, most of Czechia on like Friday night, Saturday morning, shows in Bosnia there, Croatia, central Italy, and like a little bit later it gets even colder, like the minimum temperatures in eastern Switzerland and Austria, some -21 in the Alps. Be careful the wind chills, most of northern Italy, some negative temperatures. It shows those negative temperatures from the Pyrenees spreading in a good area of northwestern Spain, some 0, -1 degrees, -5 in the Pyrenees. So on the Pyrenees, some like 4 degrees, 3 degrees on the coast, 7, 8 degrees. A little bit milder on the coast, but still those interior areas of Spain shows very cold there. Northwestern Spain into northeastern Portugal. So yeah, be aware. The UK shows a little bit more mild, but still some stuff, and shows more like those areas. So the low pass should be like right there. The Mediterranean shows some cold temperatures in Bulgaria as well. Alright, Montenegro, Kosovo. So this is Saturday the 21st. This goes kind of warms up in the afternoon, but Sunday morning still pretty cold in Spain and northern Portugal, especially in Italy. The cold takes over much of Italy. Not negative on the coast, like some 6, 4, 1 degree in Rome, but those interior areas very cold to -7 even, some -8, most of northern Italy. In Hungary, Slovakia, those cold temperatures, Ukraine, Romania, beyond the mountains, and the Balkans showing those negative temperatures, northern Greece, eastern Albania, to Montenegro, very cold in Bosnia, all to -12 in Croatia. So yeah, central to eastern Turkey, still in the Caucasus. So be careful. Sunday, the 22nd to Monday morning, still shows very cold in the Alps on Monday, some of the Pyrenees in southern France, but Italy a little bit less extreme, but still cold. Most of southeastern Europe very cold. Hungary, Slovakia, especially Bulgaria, Romania, and those areas there, to Ukraine, and eastern Belarus, and Russia. So be aware. Alright, starting in northern UK, some 0 degrees. Norway and Sweden, in Finland very cold, starting again in northwestern Sweden, so -20, -18, so be aware, and cold into northern Africa as well. Then this goes, the 25th shows on Christmas around the Pyrenees, some -22, -20, very cold. That's the Alps, not the Pyrenees. So sorry, but that shows all the way to -23 in the Alps, most of northern Italy, so negative temperatures around Christmas. Shows Bosnia, southeastern Europe, very cold still in Albania, not down, all the way down to southern Greece, so some cold temperatures. The low pressure there in the Mediterranean, still around Spain, the Pyrenees a little bit chilly, but especially the Alps and Eastern Europe, Christmas and later still some stuff to watch. So be aware those areas though that those systems coming, snow, wind, rain, and everything. And shows like the GFS has some colder temperatures these days as well, especially in the Alps and after the 19th in Spain and the Pyrenees, and later into southeastern Europe and Italy, just like the European has. So yeah, maybe a little bit less extreme than the European in some cases, but very cold. And around the 24th, the GFS like -25 degrees in central Sweden. So that's new as well. Be aware, but these models aren't in enough agreement. So this forecast might change too. But be aware those areas. And like I keep showing snow accumulation, but I forget to show rain accumulation. So let's see until the 22nd, the European, because uh, in the mountains, like here, those days 6 millimeters in Switzerland and France. That might be snow because of the mountains, but in some areas, more like low elevations, it'll be mainly rain. More rain throughout France the next 5 days. Northern Spain, those spots are like in Portugal, northern Spain shows all the way to 86 centimeters from those systems there. So be aware a little bit of some showers central Spain and central Portugal next 5 days, and more in the UK. That right immediate coast there might be rain because snow will be more like interior. So shows all the way to 128 centimeters millimeters. Sorry, next 5 days. So beware northern Scotland, some more rain in Ireland and some areas there, and shows in Norway there. There might be a mix of rain and snow because there are already mountains there, but right on the coast, more rain shows more than 100 millimeters. So be careful there. It shows like more around southern Turkey, those areas like close to 100 millimeters, western Turkey, because those systems there shows more rain throughout Greece, southern Italy, and Malta, some 5 millimeters, northern Egypt, and there in Italy. So yeah, beware more rain from Germany, Poland, a little bit drier Ukraine, Romania, but more Bulgaria and some rain there. But until the 26th, already shows some crazy accumulations in southern Turkey and more in the Balkans, parts of Italy. That will be mixed with snow as well, not northern Africa. This in the next 9 days, so this information still change a lot, but shows some pretty significant rainfall in some areas. But yeah, this will still change. The GFS has also some more stuff there, especially in Norway, the snow and the rain there, more the Faroe Islands, some rain, northwestern UK, and shows more than those areas around Turkey as well, the Mediterranean. So be careful with that rain and everything, the wind, the snow, and the temperatures, and also be aware of the possibility of some freezing rain, some spots. The European even shows in Oslo there in Norway tomorrow morning, the 18th. So be aware. This goes more to Russia. The snow in Finland on Thursday, and into Russia some spots of mixed ice as well. So be aware. And later shows more freezing rain to Russia on the 20th, and more snow continuing there. So be aware those areas. Be careful with fog as well on these cold mornings. Shows also in Finland, and there's a thing I see in the US called like freezing fog advisory. So the same thing might happen. This is some very cold areas of Europe. So some fog and rain there shows in Finland in some mornings, and more fog is a part of southern Europe. Some probabilities there. So always be careful driving, the visibilities and everything. So I think that this is it, but good thing I remembered. Just one more thing: if you are in the Azores and some areas there, shows a bigger an extratropical system there now with some higher gusts. So be careful today, Tuesday. The Europeans all the way to 95 km per gust, all the way to like 101 in the Azores, 105. So be careful. Some damaging gusts there. Some other parts of the Azores quite windy. This goes Tuesday, Wednesday, still some in the Azores, and the system goes to Spain, France, and those areas. So be careful. And yeah, stay safe, those winds and everything. And also the waves and the system like that might have some rain as well, so be aware some showers there too. And yeah, stay safe.